Welcome back to Analog Horror Nights. How are all you vital idols doing? You know what it is. It's Saturday night. We gonna get spooky following S&H. We were covering Arcadia last week. I'll hit that in a sec. I'll carry him on, you bastard, you. Yes, we were following Arcadia last week. We got halfway through, and I blue-balled y'all on the ending. That's right. Blue-balled the ending, but now we're gonna wrap it up. The final remaining 8 episodes, at least final remaining as it goes currently. We're going to get into it. Before we do, a couple of housekeeping announcements. Got my boy Real Life Fake Monkey coming in with a 2-banger. Mike, Oscar, November, Kilo, Echo, Yankee. Hold on. Monkey. God damn it. He said monkey. And then we got Gal Carrymon coming in with a 10-banger. Says Superman, Trans Lives Matter, Ein, Tinfoil Haters, Umbrella, Sonic, Cinny, Goku with the super chats. Yo, shout out to both of you. Truly appreciate you. Let's go ahead and give you a clip real quick. Then we'll get into this. Let's see. This is a good one to start with.
Name one word that starts with G pronounced like J. Gentrification. Shoot! Should have thought of that. I was just in San Francisco.
We need a Superman emote now. I don't know if I have room for more emotes. We'll see. If we have room for more emotes, I can add a Superman emote. So yeah, and then we got a 2-banger. War Wizard, yeah, thank you so much for that 2-banger. Blue Octopus, shout out. Let's get spoopy. Also, R.I.P. Yes, R.I.P. Goku indeed.
That's stupid. You're stupid. Stop being stupid.
Before we get started with tonight's show, I do want to do a little bit of housekeeping. Like I said, there is now a new member tier. Not only do we have the Vital Idols, the standard Vital Idols, which of course has all of the perks that you guys all know and love, but there's a new one called Pixel Idol. And what a Pixel Idol is, yo, secret final boss, shout out, gifted a membership, you absolute legend. Just occurred to me, chat's not on screen. My bad, chat. I need to put y'all on screen. Let's see. There you go. Now you can see what you got to say. Anyway, as we were saying, secret final boss, thank you so much, man. Truly appreciated. This is for you, homie.
Women.
Women indeed. But yes, there is now the Pixel Idol tier. So in addition to all the other tiers, if you become a Pixel Idol member, I will be creating a pixel art version of yourself or whatever character or whatnot you'd like. And at the end of all videos, you will see some sort of animated GIF of all the pixel art idols chilling together in maybe some sort of fantasy area or maybe some sort of cyberpunk looking area. I'm not entirely sure yet. Not entirely sure what we're doing in terms of the background yet. The point is, you'll get to have your own dedicated character at the end, thanking all pixel art members. So, yeah, that'll be the case for anybody that wants to do pixel art and upwards. So, yeah, no rush, no one needs to or whatnot, but just to let you guys know, that is the new upgrade tier, Vital Idol, and then Pixel Idol. Now, with all that being said, let's get into the horror. Okay, so this is on October 3rd of 89. This is in Alaska. I guess I should have mentioned, this one's called Exclusion Zone Safety. So clearly it's going to have something to do with those who are evacuated from northern... Yeah, for those that don't remember or weren't here, some crazy analog horror-oriented timeline-shifting weirdness with all sorts of anomalies and creatures happen in northern Alaska. So let's see what's going on with this. Alright, so 1 injured, 1 missing. Okay, 1 male injured, 1 female missing. Ethan Marshall, he suffered from amnesia, ruptured eardrums, a fractured skull, 4 fractured ribs, and brain hemorrhage. Christ. Chloe Marshall. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Why did it disappear after Chloe? Status unknown. Okay. And who are they transferring this data to? Yeah, things got awful timey-wimey, exactly. Exclusion zone safety. So it's probably gonna be like a PSA style video. Oh yeah, employee training take number 3. Okay. Welcome to Atom Laboratories. These introductory training tapes will inform you of the safety precautions you will need to take inside the exclusion zone. The tape will exclusively focus on the topic of fissures. Now, if I had to wager a guess, the fissures are what they're going to be giving the name of these random time holes that people can be falling into, and that these anomalies seem to be coming from. But I don't know. What up, Hypno? If you have any further questions after reviewing this tape, please contact a supervisor. Yeah, because bureaucracy always got to play a part. Alright, so for those that may not have been here last week, this red line, this was the this red area with the white line, this was the evacuation line. They had to get south of this, otherwise they're considered enemy hostiles. Alright, so these seem to be, I don't know if these are real cities. I doubt it. This is Alaska. So these seem to be like just forts, these makeshift locations to monitor what's going on with the wall. Oh, shit. Number of... okay, so the anomalies are clearly growing as the years go on. So whatever's on the other side of this wall is... It seems like they're not making any attempt to cross it, so that's interesting. Oh, Celowick is real? Thank you for the clarification, Serranos. I appreciate that. Fissures are a type of phenomenon that only occur within the exclusion zone. Okay. They're extremely dangerous and can cause serious injury or even death. But what are they? Are they a creature? Are they, again, some sort of time vortex? Two types of fissures, stable fissures and unstable fissures. Okay, it's what links our world to the unknown. So it does seem to be like one of those time gap things. Because remember, when we were watching last week, they tried to open a gate between universes, and then multiple other gates started opening up and intersecting. But why are they all intersecting just in northern Alaska? Yeah, all three of those places below the boundary line are real. Yep, unstable fissures may have very short lifespans. They generally only last for a couple of, milliseconds. But what can get through in that time? Much more common than stable fissures and can appear up to a couple hundred times a year. Damn. Stable fissures have much longer lifespans. They generally last anywhere from a couple of minutes to a few years. What comes out of those? Could the barrier between realities the weakest there due to some geomagnetic feature of Earth? That is an interesting question. I mean, it would make sense, but I don't know. I've surprisingly never heard about this game. Intrigued already. Well, this isn't the game. Just so you know, like, so this is it's an analog horror story. So this is a horror story on the internet presented in a fashion that is real. Much more rare with only 15 being documented and only 4 active to this day. Oldest stable fissure is located at ground zero and has been there since the beginning. So excuse me. So we got more missing persons logs. I wonder if they went missing while investigating these fissures. How to detect one? You must always carry an okay, you got an EFD with you at all times, electrostatic field detector. In the event that the EFD is missing, you must look for the following signs that a fissure is about to... Oh, so they disrupt. So fissures disrupt electrostatic... Okay. First sign of a fissure strike is the overwhelming sense of dread and fear. Bro, we going full Lovecraftian on this. Like, they drive you insane by their very existence. Insects and animals in this area will go silent. The second sign is increased electrostatic activity. Wait, so if the electrostatic activity is increased, but it will read as dead on your EFD? That's interesting. You may notice the hair on your head begin to rise. Makes sense. You've got... Is that me? Motherfuckers, is that me? Hold on. I feel like I should be getting... Not reparations. What's it called? Like, likeness reparations. Royalties. Yeah, royalties, Scotty. Thank you. The third and final sign will be a strange sound coming from an unknown origin. Doesn't that mean you're about to get hit by lightning? It can. It means that there's a static buildup in your area. It means there's a static buildup. So, like, I went to this science center one time, you know, as a kid, and they've got this big magnetic ball that you can touch, and, like, it builds up static electricity, and it'll make your hair stand up on end like that. Alright, so why are they dangerous? When a fissure strikes, it does so in a very violent manner. And no, I have not seen the Mandela catalog. I know of it, but I haven't seen it. It will force the air around it away, causing a sonic boom. The amount of force a fissure can generate varies with each one. Anything within the corona when a fissure strikes will be transported and replaced with something from the... Okay, so this is basically one of those universal portals. So, when we open the gateway to the other universe, and our communication got attacked from all different angles, it seems like, yeah, that was the catalyst, and now they just have free reign, free access to open these fissures within our world, and yeah, it swaps out that's exactly what we thought it was. Okay. Mandela has a lot of content at this point. If you streamed it, it'd probably take you a while to get through it. Okay. Maybe we do it season by season then. The most common injury when a fissure strikes are ruptured eardrums. That makes sense based on what we heard so far. At night, you will be able to see a brief flash is created when the fissure is struck. Also, someone mentioned HARP. Watch our tinfoil haters episode on HARP. We did an excellent episode on that. A fissure has the ability to transport anything through what we call the abyss, which is like the wormhole. And then you'll probably have like the additional universe or whatnot up here. The size of what is transported can also vary, but usually no larger than the size of an average man. The most common thing found from fissures are small items. Yeah, but I imagine that... So, if things the size of a man are coming through, then I would imagine that that includes all manner of creatures and anomalies that are also of a similar size. Never communicate with... Well, or entities. I was right about that. Never enter a fissure. You will not return. That's reassuring. The data was correct. The area is expanding. Okay, so that northern border of Alaska. Alright, so that northern border of Alaska where that hard cutoff was, I assume that's what they're talking about when they say the area was expanding. So it's going to eventually swallow up, you know, the idea is all of the U.S. Alright, so welcome to paradise. Alright, what you got for us, Arcadia? An enjoyable way to relax. Cyber reviews. Very interesting music to use for a cyber review. Fun for the whole family. Games Weekly. An unforgettable experience. Simply good games. Man, you gotta remember, this is in the late 80s. Right? This is 87, 88, 89. This is back when game journalism probably actually meant something. Music's too loud. Let me drop the volume a bit. It spoke to me. So obviously this Arcadia Media, the people that are putting out, like they put out the deep dive video, you know, the underground, not underground, the submarine into the Marianas Trench in the first video. This TV channel, which seems to be more of a software company in general, putting stuff out. I wonder if this game was maybe made with materials that came through the fissure. Because, I mean, it specifically showed, like, electronic devices coming through the fissures. So I wonder if this game was made with devices they pulled from the fissures. Arcadia Software's first entry in the gaming market. That was a weak-ass commercial, mind you. I wouldn't be sold. Oh, this is still the same video. Okay. Curfew in effect. Lock your doors and windows, stay inside your home, have a firearm or weapon ready. Current time is 9 p.m. Emergency services will be unavailable. That's always a good sign. Alright, during this time... Alright. Curfew will end at... I assume that was going to be... Was that 8 a.m.? Yeah, 8 a.m. So you got an 11-hour lockdown. And now we're on to the farm. Oh, 1980. All right, we're going back in time for this one. 1980. Okay.
I am afraid. Have we made a mistake? I've gone over the scenario in my head. Over and over. What if the signal goes beyond what we know? Far beyond our estimations. Continually traveling the endless abyss. Forever. We knew about the possibility of it happening. We took the necessary precautions. But still, it is a non-zero chance. We would be inviting things that could bend our reality. Things beyond our comprehension. A single reply. There's a reason only one world answered. The others... silent. They are hiding. They are afraid of what lies at the edge of the abyss. my God. What have we done?
Given your name, that checks out, existential detective. A cognition hazard, okay. Or cognito hazard, my bad, a cognito hazard. Falling footage will cause severe psychological damage. Continue viewing this tape signifies the acceptance of this knowledge. We ready to accept the knowledge, chat? Are we ready to accept the knowledge unknown? I hold no responsibility for what happens to you guys when we watch this. You're watching of your own volition. You've been warned. Congratulations, due to your high mental resilience, you have been selected to participate in an exciting experiment. We're just test dummies, chat. We've developed a machine that allows us to record footage of what you see. Before widespread adoption, we need to conduct a few tests to validate the new technology's effectiveness. Alright. You'll be the first to test this new revolutionary technology. You are scheduled to undergo surgery for the implant. Nope. Don't like that. Don't like this transhumanist shit. This is some Elon Musk stuff. I ain't a fan. This device reads the visual information that your brain receives and sends it through the machine for processing. Which isn't too dissimilar from what we saw in the Greylock tapes, if I recall. The conversion process takes a couple of weeks. Therefore, it's crucial to document what you see for future comparison. Should we go full lights off for this? I think we should go full lights off for this. Isolating yourself is key to staying focused and preventing unnecessary psychological damage to others. So isolate yourself. Turn off the lights. Already did that. Turning off the lights will help you reduce the visual hallucinations in your peripheral view. Wear headphones. Well, I'm not doing that, but that's close enough. Wearing headphones will help muffle the auditory hallucinations that may occur. Oh, well, I guess I'm just going to be auditory hallucinating. Okay. Control your fear. As long as I don't got water, doctors, and mods, I'll be good. Controlling your fears will keep you alive. It can become stronger when you're afraid. Let's go, baby. Remember, you are the messenger. They better be paying us for this experiment, bro. Questions are written in the notebook in front of you. Document all your observations and the answers you receive in this notebook. Our country and this company thank you for your service. The Farm, recorded around October 1992. Duration 4 hours, 38 minutes. I think that's supposed to say threat. So, yeah, threat is the severe cognito hazard. Footage contains first contact with redacted. The entity resides in a something video game called The Farm. 294B is tasked with with asking something pre-written questions. Computer video game. Thank you, computer video game. Okay. Subject 294B. Thank you. A loud buzzing pierces the darkness, dragging you from your sleep. You squint your eyes to see the faint red glow of an alarm clock. Right. Turn off the alarm. The constant buzzing of your alarm clock finally ends with a satisfying click. You slump back under the covers, staring at the faint patterns on the ceiling. A strange feeling stirs within you. The animals. They are hungry. Finally. I have been waiting. You're standing in front of the barn doors. The right is the cornfield. To the right is the cornfield. To the left, you can hear the animals. Open the barn. Command not recognize. Open the barn doors. For 17 minutes, subject 294B repeatedly attempted to open the barn doors. We question 294B's reasoning for doing this. They describe feeling as though they are physically standing in front of the barn doors. They feel an urge to open them. System error. You certainly didn't want to go out into the cornfield. See enough horror movies to know how that works. After a long day, you finally lie your head down on your bed. You think about what tomorrow may bring. You are... Just stop after all. Yeah, you are all ready, and then it just stops. Do you hear that? this is very visually different. Do you? Do you hear that? The cries of thousands. I still remember. Oh, I still. What the fuck? It looks like a fucking chimp or something. Critical system error. Critical system error has been detected and the system is shutting down to prevent damage to your computer. The system will automatically shut down in 10 seconds. Subject 294B suffers a severe seizure. Well, fuck that. At recovery, subject 294B is overwhelmed with fear of continuing. We warn subject 294B that if they do not continue, they will lose their chance for societal integration. What? What is this test for? Okay, so we reluctantly agree to continue. Shields? What does that mean? Kawasaki, Jim. Gotta carry him on. What do the shields mean? Yeah, I don't know why some of you guys have shields in your chat. That's interesting. Contact. Oh, mods have shields. Okay. Would you like to continue? Yes. We don't really have a choice. Apparently we need to societally integrate. Do you hear that? Something is wrong. After that visual of that screaming face, yes. As you begin to turn, something catches your eye. You notice something in the cornfield. Alright, let's see what we notice in the cornfield. Off the light. I really don't want to turn off the light. That's literally the only thing. You hear some rustling in the corn. I know why you are here. The fuck? I mean, to me, it just looks like some red circles. I don't know if anyone else can make anything out. I warn you. The knowledge you seek will change nothing. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. We're in a forest now. Yeah, okay. That's strange. Where did you come from? I am from a world similar to yours. Yeah. So okay. I'm really banking on that theory. The one that this game was made out of devices, electronic devices that came through a fissure. Was lost in the abyss. I heard the signal. And I entered your world. Been here ever since. What is that? I can't get a good view of what it is. Yeah, maybe the game was... Oh, maybe the game was from the fissure. I didn't even think about that. You're right. The game itself could have come through the fissure. I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah, we're peeking through a door. I just couldn't tell what was through the door. Are there more of you? And obviously the answer is yes. Many more. The others are weak. Whoa. Alright, so that's presumably us, right? Pointing and interacting with this thing. Like us as in the person in the test. Right, what is your purpose here? You think the red are fissures? No, because it said in an early episode that fissures only appear visually for a moment when they spark up and they're white. So I think the red are fissures. I am observing. My new home. Well, yeah, I mean, because it said that if you go through a fissure, there's no going back. So then, hypothetically, yeah, whatever comes through the fissures can't get sent back either. You are not the first. Likely will not be the last. You will continue the cycle. So yeah, you won't be the last. Before they arrive. That's definitely not the same image that we saw by the barn. That is one ugly sumbitch. Yeah, dog skull, yeah. Ooh, that is an ugly motherfucker. Subject 294B begins to scream uncontrollably. Before we were able to interrupt the session, 294B is redacted. Hold on, does it starts to fade away? Is there any chance of us? Damn it, doesn't look like it. Welcome to Paradise, which was the name of the video that was the ad for the farm game. You have forgotten. No one believes you. Your blood has been tainted by the abyss. I know your true value. Well, what's the ethnicity of the person doing the test? Well, yeah, we've been playing a game this whole time. Thank you. You will play a game. A real game. If you win, I will answer your final question. Dude, I got more than one question. I got several questions. You will be free. Yeah, lesson, if you intercept a signal from the outside of the universe, let that shit go to voicemail for real. Alright, let's begin. What's this game? Wait a sec. I can't tell if that's the right number of fingers or not. Yeah, I would say it is. Okay, it is. Oh, okay. I mean, so it's a literal. So when this is happening, when we're seeing the visage of the game, I wonder if... All right, I'll turn it down. I wonder if this is what the scientists observing you are seeing, whereas when you're hooked up to the device, you're seeing all this stuff in, like, first person, like, as if it's real. That's my assumption. Shoot, bro, you were terrible at this game. I only hope he's making it out of the game. Oh, fuck, now we got reindeer up in here? Dude, you can get off more bullets than that. Come on. Hold on. We're running back. We'll run it back. I need to hear this audio better. I doubt subtitles will bring it up. So, yeah, subtitles are on. Subtitles won't bring it up.
Remember my name.
No, I wasn't able to get it. Awful nice of the game to give you unlimited ammo, though. Oh, fuck. How do you... Ian Parker. I am not the one to fear. And your role is not over. see a laptop of some sort in the back. The world will become the vessel. Oh, it's a TV. Okay, it's a chair and a TV. Ask the final question. Okay, so I guess he did good enough to get the question. What are you? I am no longer human, which would imply at one point it was human. So maybe going through the fissures does something to you. I can take any form. I initiated this cycle. Created the first signal. So if it created the first signal, is this actually the first thing we tapped into when it was manipulating us and we didn't realize it? Like the signal that we found that allowed us to continue to start trying to communicate with other universes? Was it this thing? You know who I am. That was gnarly. As far as I know, it was a trap the whole time. That's what I was thinking as well, yeah. Alright, paid programming. Is this... Let's see, we got... Oh, yeah, no, okay, we got several more. Perfect. Okay, we got several more. Worries grow as the president. I always remember to lock your doors. No, hold on. As the president, what? Has not. Oh, damn it.
The world is changing. In a dark forest, we lit the fire. We are no longer alone. The abyss. It is spreading, consuming. Do not fight. Do not run. They are the endless. Your God will not protect you.
I like the music. Was there something we were supposed to get from this?
They are outside, waiting. Do not resist. Let them in. They cannot be stopped. This is not your world anymore.
It's like it's rewriting the fabric of our world. Okay, back to this location.
Hello? I have a problem. There's something in my house. Every night it returns around the same time. I call the anomalous awareness.
Are you guys hearing this fine, or do you need me to turn it up? Because the guy's on the phone with what seems to be like the police or somebody. He's saying there's someone in my home. I've called you guys before. Yeah, should listen to the instructional tapes better. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys can hear it. Okay.
Association, and they do not recognize this entity, and that you must vacate the area immediately. They told me to abandon my home. I can't do that. This is my home, and I'm not leaving it. You see this?
Oh, okay, so he's not on the phone with anybody. He's this is a recording, like, for posterity purposes or something.
This is what I'm going to use to kill it.
Nice. I agree, Serranos. Incredibly based.
Do you see it? It watches all of us. That is your God now. A real God. A true God. Are you afraid? Do not cry. Your gods never listened to you. They were never real.
Somebody's been on r/atheism.
And tonight, we have a special news report regarding the recent rise in tensions between the United States and Canada. The Canadian Prime Minister last night made a televised speech discussing their anger with the United States and the multiple grievances they have with the U.S. At one point in the speech, the Canadian Prime Minister said, quote, "If the U.S. continues to ignore the issue and doesn't secure the borders of Alaska, we will have no choice but to defend our nation." The White House has yet to comment on the statements made.
Alright, there's something move. Oh, that's a hand. That's a tall figure. Okay. Light him up, Johnny. This is Blue Balls, the series.
Oh, shit!
Oh!
Oh, shit!
That's a good design. That's a good creature design. I like that. Okay, I take it back. It didn't blue ball us. I thought it was going to blue ball us. Okay. All right, we in, baby. Let's go. Also, thank you guys for the same bless you. Thank you. Oh, it's...
here. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bow. We have a question from Sarah. Sarah asks, do you believe in God? We seem to have a visitor. Come on in. The door is unlocked.
With that do-rag, it looks kind of like Atreus. Or with Kada. Ah, it doesn't give us a look. Fuck. Or are we on a... Oh, okay, we're on a new one now. Alright, this was called Monsters. Good. If this was called Monsters, maybe we'll actually get to see some fucking monsters, because this is getting good. Case number 1903. February 12th, 1993. Quarter after 11. Yeah, edging is... You're right. This is more edging than blue balls. You're correct. In early 1993, numerous people went missing in the town of... Oh, thanks. Helpful. The majority of those were... Oh, well, then no loss. Then no fucking loss. Who cares? They're just homeless people. Homeless people aren't real people. An investigation led authorities to a home for the first time. The Anomalous Awareness Association was dispatched to the contiguous United States for an organic threat. Alright, employee files of Ian Parker. Error available. Corrupted files detected. Okay.
November 17th, 1978. Final session. State your name and date of birth.
Ian Parker, August 25th, 1958.
We will continue where we left off. Yesterday I asked, what are you most afraid of? You seemed uncomfortable with that question. Why?
I don't like to think about the past. I saw something when I was young. I still have nightmares.
Oh, fuck. There were hundreds of photos scattered throughout the home. Each photo had a single word or phrase written on the back. Bro, you don't want to be eating homeless people. You're going to get all sorts of diseases and all kinds of shit. If you had strange symbols sketched on them. So this right here, this looks like the god, right? In that previous video where it said this is your god, this is your true god, it had like the moon and it had that other little astral body next to it. This looks like it could be the same thing. Hold on, I'm gonna need to do a version of this a little more clear. There we go. Can we get one better? That's this. All right. Subject Ian Parker. To admin. From Elizabeth Wood. I've noticed this was all Ian Parker's. Hold on, wait. Damn, unfortunately my screen is not great at picking this up. One sec. Okay, I noticed that west of Ian Parker's employee. What? That doesn't make sense. Or is that most? Is that most? Okay, thank you. Sorry, the pixelation on my screen is way less clear than what you guys are seeing. Alright, so I've noticed that most of Ian Parker's employee... Something in the incident looks like blue, but that doesn't make sense. Oh, wait. Employee files on the incident. Employee files on the incident. Thank you. You shooting the fucking CRT or something? Yeah, I mean, it's not a CRT, but it is quite an old TV, yes. It is quite an old TV. Alright, most of Ian Parker's files, the anomaly, testimonial are corrupted. I am working on a time-sensitive report that requires these files. Could this be addressed as soon as possible? Elizabeth Woods. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Oh, is it archives? Archives. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, one of my two TVs is not a very high fidelity TV.
I was 11 years old when I went hunting with my father. He always forced me to go with him. We set up camp for the night. He went to sleep. I stayed up so I can read my favorite book, Theory of the Parallel by John Walker. I had to piss in the middle of the night, but I was scared of the dark. I didn't want to go outside alone. I couldn't ask my father to take me. I was more afraid of waking him up. So
It's okay. Go ahead.
I grabbed the flashlight from my bag, and I left the tent. It was cold and dark outside. I could see my breath in the air. I walked over to a nearby tree. I placed the flashlight on the ground next to me. Then I heard something. I was so scared. I froze. I didn't know where it was coming from.
See, this would imply if it was like an anomaly or something, the anomalies have been here even longer. Because if he was a kid, this would have been in roughly the 60s, maybe early 70s, but 60s I would wager, because he said he was born in 58. So, and we didn't start doing the time loop or the time portal connection thing until the 80s.
It sounded like it was getting closer. Then I saw it. I didn't know what it was. It made a horrible noise. It looked like a dead dog. The skin on its face was missing. Strips of flesh were hanging off of it. I was so afraid.
Yeah, I saw the hand get carry on. A journal was found within the home. Now, I don't think it was a Wendigo. Journal contained unintelligible writings and sketches. Only a few scattered entries have been deciphered. February 3rd, she was my only friend, the only person I cared for. Why? Why did I do it? Why did I listen to it? How did it know her name? The air is thick with the smell of decay. My eyes burn when it speaks. It tells me strange stories. It requests for more. The constant feeding, the unending hunger. It only wants those it is chosen. When will it be enough? April 12th, it no longer speaks, but I still hear its voice. The pain in my head getting worse. My nose and ears bleed frequently. What is happening to me? I assume these are all the weapons he used, whatever he used to murder these homeless people. It has shown me the future. It will awaken. I must prepare. It knows I've been feeding on them as well. What? It wants me to come closer? What? So he's eating the homeless people? Alright, subject, I assume it says, like, restrict. Oh, subject, is it reconstructions or restructuring? Okay, restructuring. Thank you for notifying us of this issue. Due to recent restructuring, those files now require higher clearance. Therefore, we have reworked your access, or is it revoked your access to all archival files related to the site error. We appreciate your understanding. Okay.
My dad found me in the morning.
Site Bravo.
I told him what I saw. He didn't believe me. He said it was all in my head. Well, later on, he left to go do something. He came back sometime later. He told me he saw what I was talking about. He said it was someone's dog. It must have gotten lost. He killed it to put it out of its misery. He never let me talk about that day ever again.
After evaluating Ian Parker's history, I do have one concern. His strong fear of dogs. This may be inconsequential, but this could lead to problems in the future. I will bring it up again next time.
Say leave the light on? Yeah, leave light on, okay.
I will bring it up again next time at the yearly psych eval. We can't have someone who is unable to handle difficult situations. But John Walker personally requested Ian for this position. They've been talking to each other a lot recently. Ian must have captured his attention with his quick rise in this company. I'm going to reluctantly approve his psych eval. This is the last step in his promotion process. He will now be the head of safety and ethics.
Oh, right. So an HR job. Nice. Yeah. No, not Ian Walker, Ian Parker. John Walker requested Ian Parker. John Walker was the author of who he said his favorite book was that he was reading on that camping trip. Various blood samples were collected throughout the home. All the blood samples contain high amounts of, again, redacted. Damn, so much redactions. The key symptom of organic traversal. Oh, so high levels of something that you see when you go through the fissures, maybe? Or of things that have come through fissures? Within a broken wall of the basement, a tar-like substance was found. This is the first documented encounter of the substance. It was a distilled form of, and I imagine that same thing that was in the high concentrations of the blood. Wait, hold on, what was that? The perpetrator and entity were never found. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, the subject what? The substance was collected for future use. Damn it. Our fears have been realized, I assume. Our fears have been... okay, yeah, confirmed. It is one of the lesser forms. Mothman looking motherfucker. Oh, no. Okay, that's weird. What the hell sort of creature is that?
Why? Why didn't I speak up sooner? I could have stopped all of this. It removed me from the head of safety.
Dr. John Walker, the author of Theory of the Parallel and a renowned figure in the field of theoretical physics, has suffered an immeasurable loss with the death of his wife and daughter in a single car accident in the Alaskan wilderness. The tragedy occurred December 3rd on a remote stretch of road amidst heavy snowfall that has hampered investigative efforts. Dr. Walker's 34-year-old daughter, so he was quite up there, Susan Walker Brown, and his wife, Marie Walker, age 59, were both pronounced dead at the scene. Susan Brown leaves behind her husband, Jacob Brown, Dr.
And ethics.
Okay, there we go. Dr. Walker, who is not present in the vehicle, is reportedly in deep mourning. While initial reports suggested the vehicle skidded off the road due to the hazardous winter conditions, investigators have noted markings of the Sorry, yeah, markings at the scene. Something the car may have. Let's find out. See if we can get ChatGPT to get the rest of this to us. It's not cheating at all. We've done this multiple times on other analog horror streams. Capture, zoom, computer, zoom and enhance. Exactly, Dax. The file is no longer available? What? Okay, there we go. That time I was able to download it. And it did nothing. It did literally nothing. Yeah, it's saying that that text is irreversibly lost. Yeah, irreversibly lost. Awesome. All right, well, we ain't getting that.
I told them that it was too dangerous. That we should connect our worlds. They disagreed. They see it differently. They believe I am preventing progress. John Walker convinced the board to remove me. The one person I looked up to. The one fucking person. They stationed me away from the lab. In a fire lookout tower. It overlooks the lab in the valley. They say it's temporary, but... Oh! After all these years, all my hard work, everything I worked for...
Alright. This was titled Everything is Fine. Okay, let's go. Alright, we'll soon address the massive insider leak that took place earlier this week. The leak alleges the government has been... Oh, who's the government colluding with? Colluding with Atom Laboratories to conduct illegal operations within the United States and Canada. No matter what we find out, it's not gonna be any worse than what was in the Epstein files. Trust in our government going down. Base, let's go. 19% by 94. This is the world I want to live in, baby. Homeless population out of control. A new program will collect blood samples from the homeless population for a new identification system. Nope, hold on. Identification systems due to rising public animosity. Homeless individuals are being relocated to undisclosed locations for their safety. Any attempt to help these individuals will result in prosecution to the fullest extent of the law. Homeless population out of control. Nice. Clean that shit up. In God we trust. There we go. See, it's all connected to that moon, that thing next to the moon. To every U.S. citizen grappling with uncertainty, we hear your concerns. Despite any unsettling reports you may have encountered, rest assured they are baseless fabrications. Everything is fine. We are fully in control of the situation, and nothing will compromise that. White House statement. Oh! It's fully overtaken Alaska, boys. It's fully overtaken Alaska. It's getting into Canada now, baby. Fuck Canada. Blackwood Defense and Law, defending against the unknown, anything anomaly related, anomaly extraction, home surveillance, personal protection, anomalous legal help. Do you really know your loved ones? Do your loved ones suddenly have new, inexplicable habits? Are they avoiding old routines or displaying preferences they never had before? If you suspect something's wrong, do not confront them directly. Immediately contact the Anomalous Awareness Association. Traditional law enforcement agencies cannot help you here. This is a scheduled launch. We refuse to let current challenges impede scientific progress. The mission is pivotal for expanding our comprehension of the moon and its inherent properties. They ain't launching shit to the moon. They want to learn more about what's going on next to the moon. Have you or a loved one been affected by Lovecraftian interdimensional anomalies?
It's Tony's World! Tune in next week for the spectacular final episode of the greatest series on television! Yay!
The forest, okay. Arcadia Home Entertainment presents. Let's go. In association with the Anomalous Awareness Association, founded in 1989. Oh, is this the final episode of Tony's World? Alright. I'm not caught up. I hope I don't need to see the rest of the series to understand this final episode.
You're finally here. It has been a while since we last saw each other. With everything going on in the world, it's nice to just relax, don't you think? As you may know, this will be my last show. We had so many fun adventures together, but all adventures eventually end. Oh! Looks like the storm is picking up. They say it's gonna be a big one. I guess we're gonna be locked in here for a while. You know what? How about we listen to a story to help pass the time? What do you think? Let's see here. Oh! How about this one? Do-da-doo. Alrighty. We just have to wake him up.
Heil Hitler?
What was that? Did you just hit me? I was sleeping. I haven't gotten any sleep since last time.
Tony, bit of a dick.
Good one, Book. Now, I want you to tell me a story.
Again? I tell you the same one all the time.
No! Not that story. The one you haven't told me yet. The one you said you would save for the final show.
It's really weird. Books had faces when they would be facing the table when it's open. That's true.
Are you sure?
Don't make me ask again.
All right.
Tony,
Fine.
an evil motherfucker.
I am warning you, though. You may not like how this one ends. Let's see here.
Yeah, Tony needs medicated, for real. Oh, looky, looky. So you gotta tell me the story, or is this a fucking picture book?
Our story begins with a boy and his dog. The boy, named David, lived in a home near the edge of a forest with his father. His dog, named Buddy, was his only true friend. But tonight, David will be a part of an unexpected journey. A journey into the unknown.
Hey, you hear me? I don't want to keep this thing up all night again. This is your only warning. I am not gonna tell you again. Is that dog in the room again? What the fuck did I tell you about that? I don't want to piss all over the floor. Think about it before you go to sleep. Stupid fucking kid, always pissing me off.
I don't know if I'd let my kids watch this show, guys.
Later that night, David becomes tired.
What up, Amanda?
Remembering his father's words, he looks at Buddy.
All right, buddy. Guess it's time to take you out. I am getting a little sleepy. Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
Oh, Hypnotic is playing VTube Studio. I'm so confused as to what's happening.
Buddy! Buddy, wait! Stop!
Say like the other analog horror you hate, you're referring to The Moon Woke Up? I really like The Moon Woke Up. More as a satire than as horror, though. Yeah, I get that, Serrano. Yeah, the moon, yeah, got the dog run in the forest.
Buddy! Here, boy! Buddy!
This is just such a strange inclusion into what we've been going over so far.
Where did you go, buddy?
Like, I imagine the dog gets lost, it becomes like infected or whatever, lose all its skin, and like, this is a true story, and then Ian Parker is the one that finds the dog on his camping trip. That'd be my guess. What up, Alfredo? I never saw Moral Oral. Yeah, it is quite eclectic. I agree with you, Dax.
Hello there, child.
Stranger danger, little guy. Stranger danger.
Hello? Who's there?
It is only me, a humble old man. Nothing to be afraid of.
Sounds like something you should be afraid of would say.
Have you seen my dog, Buddy? I think he ran this way.
Buddy, you lost him? Why, yes, I have seen a dog named Buddy.
You have? Where is he?
I can show you where your dog is. Just follow me into my home. I will show you once you are inside.
I have to go inside?
Yeah, you should know better,
Can't
kid.
you just tell me where Buddy is?
Thank you.
And... Ugh. Why do you smell so bad?
Will you enter my domain?
No. I won't!
Clumsy ass fucking kid. The rat, code for the Jew.
After having quite the scare, David attempts to catch his breath, his mind racing with the events of what happened.
I'm going to find you, buddy. I don't know where you went, but I will find you.
Hey!
What?
Hey, kid! In here!
You got any gold coins?
What?
I know you were looking for that mutt.
How do you know I'm looking?
Dax? He sounds like he's doing the voice you put on when you do your Dax and our character.
For Buddy.
Buddy? Let's just say I see everything. Even where the little mutt went.
You've seen Buddy? Where is he?
I could show you where he is. Just crawl into this hole. Don't worry. I won't bite.
Just climb in the hole. Then we'll read some super chats, guys. This is even more sus than the fucking old guy. Old guy is like, yo, come into my house. This is some weird, bright-eyed hole creature. Like, why would you go in this hole but not the homeboy's house?
It's really dark in here.
Follow me. He's further in.
I just don't know why Buddy would go in here.
Gotta teach you ninjutsu, child.
Hey! Where did you go? Come back! You are not leaving! Come back!
Let me go!
As David ran away, the creature refused to follow. But the toll this journey has inflicted on him is beginning to catch up.
Yeah, the kid is David, not Ian. My assumption is that his dog is the one that Ian would find, and that this is actually a true story.
Why are they trying to hurt me? I just want to find Buddy.
Child. You do not belong here. Leave while you still have the choice.
I'm not leaving until I find Buddy.
Your dog. You would risk everything for a pet.
He isn't a pet. He's my best friend. I am not leaving him out here alone. Not in this cold, dark place.
Very well. I can show you where your dog lies. Come closer.
Oh, that's a cool design.
Into my eyes.
Also, where the dog lies. Yeah, you're not dead, bro.
Look away. I see your dog. And something else.
Yeah, agreed, Molly. R.I.P. Buddy. Twilight Zone reference. is where we see his dog is all skinless and shit. Existential detective says, you think he went through a fissure?
Is that you, buddy?
And with that, our story ends.
I'd say you're probably correct, detective.
Both stories.
And Tony set his fucking place on fire. Okay. $1994. Is this the last one? I think this is. Alright, guys. We're on the last one. At least the last one for now. Just came out a month ago. This is how we wrap it up. Hello. Welcome. You are now property of Adam Laboratories. By coming to our world, you have forfeited your freedom. Wait, what? You may regain your freedom through service. So is this made for people that have come through fissures into our world, or maybe vice versa? Yeah, service guarantees citizenship. Yep. What direction does this go? Are you sure you want to open containment? I think is what that says. Umbrella Corp looking ass hallways. To help ease the transition, you'll be assigned a unique identifier. This identifier will be imprinted on your body. Okay, so branding. You're branding us. Awesome. This will be your new name. So this, okay, so yeah, this is what it meant when they said that 241B or whatever his number was needed to go through this experiment to be integrated into society. This is it. You think it's from our world to the other world? That's where I'm thinking as well. The Adam Laboratories exists in the other world. You'll be assigning tasks each week that must be completed. The task must be done regardless of the severity. Refusal to complete the task will result in termination, so do it or die. You might not be wrong about that Jewish connection, Matt. There's Buddy. That is unfortunate, bud. Entering this new life may feel discouraging at times. We are all fighting for a better world. A world we can call home. So, is the boy the thing that said it was once human? I don't think so. No, I think that was an anomaly, kind of like some of the ones that the boy ran into. Blue Man Group getting crazy weird. The fuck? Okay. And that's the end. That is everything we know about Arcadia so far. I'm a little mixed. Like, last week had this really interesting plot about all these other universes and us going through these time holes, and it was a really cool plot, like really cool idea. And I feel like these second batch of the episodes didn't do a lot with that. Like, obviously there was some slow burn world building, but it was so spread apart. Yeah, I've been utterly subverted. Exactly. I'm real mixed on this. Because I like concepts of what they're doing in this second part, but it's so drastically different from what we got in the first part that I'm not really seeing the relation. I mean, yeah, the claymation one was good. I agree, Subaru, but it was good in a vacuum in and of itself. I don't really think it correlates very well to, like, the guy that, was exploring the cave, for example. Or, we had that very first episode. That very first episode where the guy goes in the sub down the Marianas Trench, and there's that creature that attacks the sub. We've still got no information on that beyond it's probably, some sort of anomaly. There's obviously an overarching plot, but each of the intermediate feel too disjointed. Yeah. Yeah, it was a coherent second part. Right, it was a coherent second part, but, I mean, I guess we made the right call to cut it at the halfway point. Because they definitely work as two distinct, as a separation point. Yeah, that was interesting. That was definitely interesting. Well, alrighty. I suppose that's that. We've been going for about 2 hours. Let me set up the raid. Because SNH Plays is going live, or they're already live. So give me a moment. Who are we going to raid from SNH Plays? Let's see. Because Sevi, Hypno. Is it Sevi, Hypno, Kate, and Sheep? Is that who it is? Yeah, Kata. Because I know we normally raid Zax. I know we normally raid Zach's, but just this one time, I want to raid somebody else. So let's go ahead and send Sevi the raid, because I'm sure Hypno got plenty of viewers right now. Let's send Sevi the raid, but join any of them. Kata's got his stream going. Obviously, Hypno has his stream going. We're going to raid Sevi. We're going to raid Sevi. That was an awesome job, guys. It was an awesome show. Thank you oh so much. Truly appreciated. You guys are legends. Like I said, don't forget, if you want to become a pixel idol, that will be... we'll be showing pixel art versions of all of you guys' characters or personas, wherever you want to put, at the end of every video, all chilling within the community. Get up in Sevi's chat, type Vital Idol Raid. I know exactly what we're doing next week. We'll be doing Oakburn. I haven't seen Oakburn yet at all, so we're going to be doing Oakburn next week. Until next time, it's all here in the Nerdosphere, and this has been Words of Paradise.